Are you a man who's looked in the mirror in the morning and wondered, why do I have a beard? Or are you a woman who's looked in the mirror in the morning and wondered,
why don't I have a beard?
If you answered yes to either of these questions, you've come to the right place. Roll the intro. Hi, I'm Clay Wires, and welcome to 300 Seconds of Science. Today, we're going to be talking about beards. So what is a beard? It's a collection of androgenic hair that grows on the chin, cheeks, or neck. Androgenic hair is body hair that grows during puberty.
Puberty's a lot of things. Mainly, though, it's a time of change. For you, it means your bodies are changing from boys to men.
You mean like having to shave?
Beards have long been a part of our history, but depending on when and where you are, popular opinion of them changes. For example, the ancient Greeks saw beards as almost sacred, and an extremely important indicator of how manly someone was. Conversely, during the mid to late Roman Empire, shaving was all the rage, and beards were seen as dirty and barbaric. In recent years, short stubble has been pretty popular, although full beards have been making a comeback with hipsters. So when did beards start appearing on guys' faces? Well, the truth is, they've probably always been there. When Homo sapiens split with their common ancestor with other primates about 1.2 million years ago, they started to lose their hair. And for reasons I'm about to tell you, beards stuck around in men. Now the thing with evolution is that if something involves work but offers no strategic advantage, that something stops happening. And at first, it seems unlikely that beards offer any strategic advantage to survival. Charles Darwin, who himself had an epic beard, first suggested a possible evolutionary explanation of beards in his work, The Descent of Man, which hypothesized that the process of sexual selection may have led to beards. Sexual selection is a form of natural selection where members of one biological sex choose mates of the other sex with whom to mate, and so competition occurs between members of the same sex to attract mates. We see this in many other animals. A great example of this are male lions with their majestic manes. The African savanna is a very hot place, so why would a lion grow tons of thick hair around his head and neck? Well, male lions grow manes because they want to intimidate other male lions, and because lady lions find it irresistible. And many generations of lady lions picking male lions with manes over male lions without manes eventually means that all male lions will have manes. The same thing happened with humans and beards. It didn't happen to all humans though, because different ethnicities have varying levels of beard growth. Men of European descent tend to be able to grow very thick beards, but men of Asian and Native American descent tend to have little or no facial hair at all, because women in these societies did not pick men with beards over many, many generations. So why did certain societies of women find beards attractive for hundreds of thousands of years? Well, because men have to go through puberty to grow facial hair, it's seen as a sign of sexual maturity. I mean, think about it. You've never seen a baby with a beard. Men with facial hair are also seen as more dominant and masculine because of its association with testosterone, and because beards make the jawline seem larger, and ladies love themselves a man with a large, powerful jawline. I'm looking at you, literally every attractive Hollywood actor ever. For the past 100 years or so, full beards have been seen as generally unprofessional and dirty, with men choosing to have stubble if they have any facial hair at all. But that's starting to change. So why are beards becoming more popular again? Well, researchers at the University of Western Australia think that it is because men are feeling more pressure from other men and are attempting to look manlier by being more flamboyant with their facial hair. Although I grow facial hair to be more like my role model, Mr. T.
I'm Peter Fool!
The team observed 154 species of primates and found that in populations where there was more competition between males, male primates had more prominent facial features aimed to impress females and intimidate other males. These features include cheek flanges on orangutans, elongated noses on proboscis monkeys, upper lip warts in golden snub-nosed monkeys, and beards on humans. Basically, men are growing beards to stand out and seem different, because beards are just another way for a guy to express his individuality. Another interesting fact is that researchers noted that mustaches and beards became much more popular with British men from 1842 to 1971, a time period where there were more men competing for marriage because there were more men than women in Britain. Ultimately, if you're a dude who can grow facial hair, don't be afraid to mess around with it and try new things. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to us on YouTube. I'm Clay Wires, and that was 300 Seconds of Science. So go out, enjoy life, and stay curious.